everybody, and welcome to our very first at-home lab. So this lab today is called Bubbles with an exclamation point. So what we're doing today is we are going to be making bubbles and seeing if our bubble mixture can be affected by adding either salt or sugar to our solution. So let's go ahead and get started by labeling 3 cups. So I already labeled my 3 cups over here. So I have number 1, number 2, and number 3. Move this down. Okay, so then it says add 1 teaspoon of liquid dish detergent to each cup. So I have 1 teaspoon, and I don't have any dish detergent, but I do have soap. So I'm going to add some of that to each one. Oopsies. Right, there's the first one. A little bit gooey. There's another one. This just makes our bubbles nice and foamy. All right, so, and here is our one. All right, so now that we have soap in each of our 3 cups, the next step says, using a measuring cup, add 2/3 cups of water to each drinking cup. So I have my 2/3 cup, or this is a third, so I need to add 2 of these to each of my cups. Looking nice and bubbly inside. And our last cup. Okay, then it says swirl the cups into a clean mixture, and I forgot to get a stirring stick, so let me grab one. All right, so I'm going to mix these all. As you can see, maybe, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it's all nice and bubbly. That's exactly what we want. All right. So let's put these in order. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, then it says add 1/2 teaspoon of table sugar to cup number 2. So I've got my sugar. Oh, and my 1/2 teaspoon right here. So I'm going to add that to cup number 2. Okay, then it says add 1/2 teaspoon of table salt to cup number 3. So here's my salt. I'm going to add this into cup number 3. So just to keep things straight, cup number 1 doesn't have anything in it except for soap. 2 has sugar and soap, and 3 has salt and soap. So I'm just going to mix those again. Make sure that the sugar is dissolved. Same with this one, mix it, make sure that the salt is dissolved. All right. Now it's goggles time. Actually, I should have had my goggles on the whole time, but you know, I forgot, sorry. Okay, so it's goggles time. It says dip the drinking straw into cup number 1. So I'm just going to dip it in cup number 1 and blow gently into the straw to make a bubble. So I'm going to move the camera up. Okay, hopefully you guys saw that. Oh, that one wasn't bad. Okay, maybe just one more time because this is fun. Oh, well, nothing came out. Okay, so this was cup number 1, and this doesn't have anything in it except for dish soap. Okay, now let's go ahead and try it with cup number 2, which, as you remember, has sugar in it. a little bit different, isn't it? Okay. Got a bubble stuck on there. And then let's go ahead and move on to cup number 3, which has the salt in it. So let's see how this one works. Yeah, you could definitely see a difference there, huh? All right, so cup number 3. I'm going to also blow into this just so you could see the bubbles that it creates. Just like making chocolate, milk. So you can see I got some bubbles there. So let's compare that to number 2. So let's blow in that. Bubbles do look a little bit different if you really look at the difference between these two. So this is the salt, this is the sugar. Okay, now let's take a look at just the pure soap one. All right, so maybe you're noticing a couple differences between between all of these. Some of the bubbles might look a little bit different shapes or sizes, or maybe some are more bubbly than others. So there you go. You guys are going to answer the analyze and conclude questions. So in the textbook, there are 4 questions, so go ahead and answer those questions. But there you go, that was the Bubbles Lab.